streaming directly from through the Twitch app today, giving it a go. See how it goes anyway. I'm fishing today at a place where I actually get signal. So hopefully this is going to work out. Just got to get the tripod set up. I'm on rocky ground here. I'll show you in a minute. I'll tell you what. I'll get set up and I'll just chat while I'm getting things done. You can't see the sea though from where you are, can you? It's not much fun if you can't see the sea. Hopefully you can hear me over the waves, probably not. But anyway, I'm just going to get set up and you can watch. And unfortunately I forgot my my extra battery today, so we're just going to have to stream for as long as I can. Basically, I was thinking before I left, I need to take that battery, I need to take it, and I just forgot. I almost forgot the bait, to be honest. Today I'm fishing a bit differently. I don't like to take bait with me or anything. I just usually bring a lure rod and just fish for wrasse and stuff. But today I got the old beach caster out of the shed and really fancied it, and I got some ragworm yesterday, so we're going to fish for some ragworm as well. Should be a lot of fun, and it's a beautiful day. This is like one of the best sunniest days we've had of the year so far. So anyway, I'll get set up. I don't know how the alerts and stuff work on here. I think we'll just ignore that for now, because I'm streaming through the Twitch app just to see what it's like. I haven't used this thing in ages, since I used to go use this for cod fishing. Used to, but I haven't done that for a while. I say it's mostly I just go lure fishing, but for some reason I got it out of the shed and I thought I really fancy that today. I haven't used a multiplier in ages. But where I'm fishing today, I might fish it more often now that I know that I get signal down here. It's still not too far from where I live, but I don't come here very often, and I don't know why, because I caught my first ever John Dory off of this point. Maybe we'll catch another one. They're quite rare to catch. There's a cormorant out there catching all the fish at the moment, so there's definitely fish out there. What I do, hey Arebus, how's it going? You want your dashboard up on the Twitch app so you can see a chat. I can see it, I can see a chat. My tip for anyone getting into fishing is to come prepared, just for prepare, but just take what you need to take, otherwise you're just not going to enjoy it. So I've got this tiny little bag here, and literally all it's got is hooks, weights and line, and that's it. And I've got the bait, obviously. That's all you need. Just take what you need for the session. The problem that most people have is they'll just take like a massive box load of stuff and then they go home going, oh, I didn't enjoy it. So I got everything made up. I put it back on the fishing line. I've got it all made up, ready to go, so it shouldn't take too long. This is how I do it because I'm super lazy. Just take one off. Oh. And I've got a pot full of weights in here as well. Oh, let's have that out. Pot full of weights. And it's not rough here, so you don't really need it, so I'm just going to use a 3-ounce grip weight today. Make sure that they're sticking out. Otherwise it ain't going to bloody grip onto anything, is it? What I use is just a loop. I would show you how to tie them. They're pretty simple. You just tie a figure of 8 loop, and sea fishing you lose a lot of gear, so you do it as cheap as you can. So you put it through the loop and then you put it over the weight like so, and then put it tight, and then you're probably going to lose this one, so 'cause it's your first one. So do it as easy as possible, and then I've got another loop on the other side of my rig, yeah, that goes onto my little clip, like that. And then obviously we need to put the hook on there. I should have something set up for that as well. I think, did I? Oh yeah, it's in the front. Oh look! I've set it up already. This is a different one. I'm going to have to take that one off now. That's a bit of a bummer. I put the wrong one on. Oh well, you needed to see that anyway. Take that off. I've got a more complicated way of doing it. I'll show you. I was going to go super simple off of here. Wrap that one back on my what's it here. Right. It's the winder. Just pull that off. This is a pulley rig, they call it. I'll explain in a minute why it's called that. So that bit, so you've got the line, and then you've got another swivel just running free. That's the bit that goes onto your fishing line. Like so. And this bit here has got a clip. Just like that. That bit goes onto your weight. My glasses, I can't see her either. You're going to put up... Yeah, probably. You're right. So it's very simple, right? I can't see my phone properly. Basically, when it hits the water, that flaps up. The hook goes in there, see? Hook goes in that bit, and when it hits the water, it goes boop, and lets it out. Can't help but think that I've done. Oh no, I've got to put a trace on there. I haven't done the hooks. I've done everything apart from the hooks. What did I do with the hooks? They're in here. There are like hundreds and hundreds of different types of hooks that you can buy for fishing. So when you're fishing with ragworm, you just need a worm hook. It's just literally, it's just a plain hook like that. I'm going quite small. These are a size 3/0. I've got bigger just in case. You know, if you were going for something with a massive mouth like a cod and you were putting tons and tons of bait on, you'd go a bit bigger. It's about the bait you're putting on rather than the fish, because you can catch fish with freshwater hooks. I've done it tons of times. You don't like barbed? Oh, I use barbed for fishing. Yeah, it's just one of those. Well, I don't always use barbed. Depends, you know. If I'm fishing, catching a lot, and wanting to chuck them back quickly, then I'll probably use barbless. I just, you know, it's to do with how I'm fishing. But there's nothing wrong with using barbed if you've got the right tools. You know, if you go fishing and you haven't got one of these to get the hook out, then there's a good chance you're going to harm the fish, and nobody wants that. Now, I didn't really think about this bit. Let's take all these. The reason I usually use 2 fishing rods, that's why I've got everything on here. Thought, it'd be easy to take it all off. But now I need some fishing line because I didn't prepare for the hooks. I'll do that sometimes. I'll put, like, if I've got frozen sand eel or something, I'll like set them up on the hooks and then wrap them up and put them in the freezer to save time. You don't need a massive amount of line. A trace, I mean. But I always cut myself a bit extra just so I can tie it properly. So I keep it fairly small. When you do a grinner knot, you've got to have a lot, so cut too much here. That'll do. What am I missing? Sea's looking good. Oh, it's going to be good today. If I don't catch something, I'll be surprised. This place here, I've caught tons. I feel I've caught Huss, obviously wrasse everywhere, and I caught John Dory off of here. So you're right. Can't see very well. The hook goes in like that when you cast, and when it hits the water, it flings out. For anyone that's not familiar with a putty rig, that's how it works. You probably are all masters, and I'm just telling you all the same stuff that you already know. But so I'm using a 3 ounce weight because it's not too rough. If it was a bit rougher, I'd put a 4 on. I wouldn't really go any higher than 4 I don't really see a point. People do though, all the time. But casting with anything higher than that just sucks. It's just not fun. Just got to put this fishing line here away. Think about got to think about nature. You know, lots of seagulls and crap here. Although seagulls are a pain in the backside, you certainly don't want to kill one. So put the fishing line away and tidy up after yourself. There's a cormorant out there. If we catch one of them, that'll be an experience. It's always fun. I'll probably catch, like Arebus just said a minute ago, I'll probably catch a massive clump of weed or something, or a trolley or something, and then and snap it off and have to set up again. I haven't fished here for about, well, definitely a year. Lots of lobster pots out there as well, so I'll probably catch one of them. I don't usually fish with bait, but like I said, I just fancied it. So that is what we're doing today. Today we're using these lovely looking ragworm. My advice to anyone fishing with ragworm is to, you don't want to get bitten, just get them on the bloody hook quickly. Put them on the hook and you feed them up the line, like all the way up the line like that. Okay, so keep as much as you can on there. You're going to lose the tail as soon as it hits the water anyway, so keep as much as you can on there. Well, that goes on there like that. That's going to go all tight. But let me sort out my bait, because I don't want it to fly off and the seagulls have it. What have you? And keep your bait somewhere cool, otherwise it's going to go rotten really, really quickly. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's have a look. Take my glasses off and have a look. Can you see the tip of the rod? No, you can't. Can you see it? I've got something on the screen. I've seen the seagulls down do these things, walk around like they're in it. Yes, yes. I let the worm take the hook. It's a good plan, a good way of doing it. Hopefully, right. So you guys can see the tip of the rod. You can tell me when I got a bite. How about that? I haven't cast massively far. I haven't got, like, if I wanted to cast a bit further, I'd put a 4 ounce on. But I shouldn't need to here. Well, I've got a funny feeling we're going to catch a wrasse fairly soon. I hope. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drink my drink mat. I'm glad it casts alright, to be honest, because I haven't used my multiplier in a while, and when I got it out of the shed it was a bit mucky because I left it in the old shed all winter and it just got all like a load of mould built up on it, and I had to, all my reels, I needed to scrub them off in the sink. It's gross, but it happens. Sadly, it's just I think I got a bite already. I can see it moving. I've got a bell. So I've got one of those old-fashioned bells that you put on the end of your rod tip. I could put one of them on, but I'll leave it for a minute. I'll show you the sea. I'll show you where I'm fishing while we're waiting for a bite. Hello. This is it. Now, if you're from these parts, you'll know exactly where I am, I'm sure, because tankers, well, where I live anyway, you're going to see tankers anyway. It's one of the world's largest natural harbours in the world. Oh yeah, no, I didn't cast far. It's just no point with it. This is a point off the rocks. It's already quite far out. And I haven't cast my multiplier for a few years. I didn't want to take my thumb off, so I'm taking it easy to start off with. If we don't catch anything in a minute, I'll be swearing, because I know I could have like gone out with a different fishing rod and had something. There's a hole down here, and I always catch fish in there, wrasse and stuff, so if all else fails we can always have a crack in there. But it's beautiful, isn't it? Eh? In the mouth of the river, yeah, it's good fishing there. I fished there quite a few times. I used to have a girlfriend up there, so like every weekend I was fishing up your way, Erebus. Obviously, a long time ago now, but. I don't know how the alerts and stuff work on the Twitch app. Find out. I wish I brought my spare battery. I know that. These boats here, they haven't moved for so long. I think they're on holiday. We had a boat here, I think it was last year. No, actually it might have been longer than that. One of these Russian tankers turned up and he parked his boat a bit too close to shore and it got stuck. And it was there for about 3 days of all these boats trying to put it out and push it out and waiting for the tide. And totally, he got stuck over there, right in close to the sea. It was quite funny actually. I did actually take a video at the time and I put it up on Twitter. It was a long time ago. Better put you down in case I get a bite. Come on, let's find the perfect spot for you. Bit wonky donkey, but it's going to have to do. I'm surprised that we haven't had a bite yet. Probably have. This rod is a beach caster that I use for cod fishing, so it's pretty stiff. That's what she said. So any bites we get are going to be, and I'm using monofilament, so any bites we get are going to be very light, I think. Great thing about fishing off the rocks, you don't have to have a rod rest or anything. I'd say that the majority of my fishing is done from the rocks actually. I do go coarse fishing, but I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. And beach fishing is exhausting. I don't know if you've ever done beach fishing. These shores are deadly for those who don't know too many shallow areas. Yeah. Oh yeah, fishing from the rocks is dangerous if you don't if you don't do it right. You know, if you're not prepared, you're not wearing the right boots. These things here, I've got these. These are called Morab, mother of all boots. These are. Make sure you've got some good hiking boots. Otherwise, you're gonna slip, do yourself an injury. I've fallen over a few times actually, not for a few years. I remember about 3 years ago I was going down to a mark and I slipped on the way down and I've got bad knees as it is. And man, the pain. I was do you know, like a Family Guy where you go, ah, ah, I was like that for about half an hour. I'm surprised we haven't had a bite. I'm starting to wonder if it's tangled up with the hook. It's my experience when you're fishing with ragworm, the bites are pretty damn quick. I don't know why I decided to fish like this today. I just really fancied it. But what we're going to do is I'm going to stream out here for a little bit. I will fish for a bit, and then when I get home, I'm going to stream again. I got a little bit of a surprise for you for a nice little stream this afternoon. Should be pretty fun. And there's a couple of games I can play, but I've got something in mind. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun today. I'm getting fed up with trying to stream the Division. The PC version of the game, I don't know what's going on with it, but it looks terrible on stream. I love playing the game. Here, I don't know why we ain't got a bite yet. Hey Gup, how's it going? You shooting the calendar pictures today then? Yeah. Here Gup, watch that tip for me, tell me when I got a bite, alright? I am surprised that we haven't had a bite yet. But I'm probably going to be out here for an hour or two. I got like £4.50 worth of ragworm. I'm going to change it pretty regularly, so. Just got to find the right spot. I think maybe we should get it in and have a look. Getting to see that beard naked without a cap on. I'm going to get this rod in a minute and see what's going on with the bait. Or hiding under a VR mask. I'm not under a VR mask today. I got a surprise for you guys this afternoon. I might as well tell you, I think we can delve into the world of mobile gaming. In its natural habitat, yeah. Right, so let me get this rod in a minute, we'll have a look at the bait. moved it out a bit further for you, Arubis. Whacked it out a bit for you. What's this then? Deleted messages? Oh, come on, man. Do I want to know? I am going to be a PUBG Mobile Pro. You wait till we get out. Bloody bots, eh? Yeah, I whacked it out at, about double the distance. Hopefully we'll get something. Better get something, eh? Beautiful day like this, crime not to. I'm not really using the right bait for, like, if you were fishing for huss, or, you know, dogfish, that sort of thing, you'd want like just a piece of sand eel or a piece of mackerel. But I got ragworm on. I'm expecting a massive fat wrasse. I'll be surprised if we don't get one. But you know, it's called fishing for a reason. If we don't get one, we don't get one. It's still a beautiful day. It's nice to be out here. I should have whacked on another piece of ragworm. What we'd do is, instead of taking the ragworm off, we'd just keep adding to it and adding to it. I was going to say you're regretting not grabbing some sand eel right now. Yeah, it's a good. This is. To be honest, I've caught more huss off here than I have anything else, but like I said at the start of the stream, I've actually caught my first ever John Dory off of this point. But we won't catch one of them today, they're very, very rare. But if we do, how awesome would that be on stream? If I carry on doing these live streams, I should get one of those lenses that you clip onto the phone, shouldn't I? Do you know ones I mean? I've seen people use them. So you get like a wide lens. Remember these? Remember these, Arubis? Old fashioned. Put that on the end of your fishing rod. Oh, fucking seal. Wow. You certainly ain't going to see me land a seal if I catch one. Cormorant. If you catch a cormorant, you'll see that. Little bastards. I've seen so many people catch cormorants. Fucking funny. It's not funny at all, but the worst ones is when I've been course fishing and I've caught a swan before, just in the tip of its beak, and that is stressful. It's really freaking stressful because those things hurt. You have to like literally sit on their back to take the hook out. Oh, well, that's old wooden peg, yeah. Old school. That's a collectible. That is a rebus. I'll be proud of that. Have that in my fishing box. What I want to know is where are all the bloody fish? I've been out 5 minutes. Should have had one by now. There's a fishing boat. He's coming past in a minute. You're going to see him. Fucking for the longest time. About 10 years ago, I really wanted a fishing boat, and I was nagging the wife all the time. I was like, we can have a fishing boat. I looked into how much it would cost to harbour the thing up. It's at the bottom of the table now, saying, oh man. Yeah, I really wanted a fishing boat, still do. And the wife, she thinks that I'll just go out on a fishing boat and something will happen and I won't come back again, so she won't let me have one. She's probably right. I had a fishing kayak as well, and I didn't like it, to be honest. Too much like hard work. When I go fishing, I go as light as possible because you enjoy it more. If you're not carrying so much stuff, you just enjoy it more. You knock yourself out. You know, I've got a massive Shakespeare plastic fishing box backpack thing that I used to take fishing with me, but it gets so heavy, it takes all the fun out of it. What have you done with all the fish? See the boat? See him? Actually, 2 of them out there. I've got an idea. It's not a French boat. I'm going to put on the bells and I'm going to take you for a walk. I'm going to show you around. Bloody French boats. Oh, they'll fall over and crack my head. Oh no. Oh, there we go. I had one of those old lights on the end. Better take that off first. There we go. Now we're here when we get our bite. Let me show you around. Now down here, I have caught so many fish just out of this hole down here. better not drop my phone. Oh, there's sand hill and stuff down here. I can see them. You might be able to see them if I let you look at it. Can you see them? I think they're baby pollock. Yeah, there's lots of little baby pollock. Don't know if you can see them. Sprush, yeah. There's hundreds of them. See? I'll come down here with the lure rod at some point and see if we can catch a monster wrasse out of there. Like I said, I've caught a lot of fish out of there before. You can actually see the bottom, so you can see them coming. Go this way. If you struggle with balance and stuff, don't come out on the rocks. It's as simple as that. Oh, I can't take you too far. Basically over there, there's like another opening to the sea, a big like rock pool sort of area, and it's really good for wrasse over there as well. I'm not going too far away from the rod, we won't be able to hear it. Since it's only you guys, I'll tell you where I am. It's beautiful today. So over there, that's a place they call Pendennis Point. There's a castle just up there somewhere, you can't really see it. Pendennis Castle. Lots of people, if they come down on a holiday, that's where most people fish, because this is the furthest point out to sea from the harbour. It's not the best. I mean, you'll catch a lot of fish, but in my opinion, it's not the best place to fish. And plus, I like to be away from people, so I come out here. I'm a bit of a weird one actually, because I like to be by myself when I'm fishing, but then I'm chatting to you guys on stream all the time. Massive rock pool over there by the looks of it. See if I can get down and have a look. Ah, this is where I should be fishing. I might move the gear over here, guys. This is a much nicer place to fish. Flatter. I'll move everything over in a minute. It's not a massive rock pool, but yeah, this is a much nicer place to cast from. We had to set the rod up on there. Stand the rod up here, that'd be better. Use that as the rod rest. Oh, let's go and get the fishing rod. This is, I'll probably fish here a few times on stream because I actually get signal here. I don't get any phone signal anywhere else. So get used to seeing it. This is actually my old lure fishing bag. It was covered, this bag was covered in ink from squid fishing. You can see a bit of it on the side there. Got a new one and replaced it. and I've modified it. It's got a guitar strap on it. Right, let's take the bait and bag and stuff first and come back to the rod. If you ever come fishing and run out of bait, you know, there's plenty of bait down here you can use. Like limpets. Limpets are a brilliant bait. You'll catch everything on limpets. When I was a kid, it's all we ever used to use is these. Ow! Ow! See if I can find one for you. Right. See these? So you can cut them out with a knife. They make a brilliant bait. Do you know what? I don't actually like using crab. But yeah, obviously crab are really good. Better put him back. There you go. Wrasse love them. When I was younger, I never used to buy bait. I just used to use them all the time. Take this stupid bell off the end here. You got to be a bit of a mountain goat to fish off the rocks, to be honest. Can't see the line. Where am I? There. I'm gonna have to tighten that up a minute, guys. Let's find a good spot for you. Somewhere where there's no water, that would be nice. Oh shit. Is that good? Let's do it again. Got snagged. Lost the whole bloody thing. Never mind. What we're going to do now is I'm going to set up again, but I'm going to keep it really simple. Fishing boat's just turned up, pick up his lobster pots. Typical, isn't it? I had a feeling, I think I remember getting snagged there before. Never mind. You're going to lose tackle. Well, limpet it was, limpet. Let's keep it really, really simple this time. Like I originally had planned. Let's put one of these on. We'll do a loop to loop. No, I'm not even going to put a leader on, you know, a heavy leader, because that was hard work to snap that off. I'm not even joking. 80-pound line. So right, loop to loop. You use this knot all the time. Get your fishing line. Make a loop, like, you know, just pinch it together. Then what you want to do, make a circle upon itself. Get that circle, turn it around, and then put the hoop end back through it. Like that. You'll get a little figure of 8. See it? Pull that tight. That won't go anywhere. Funny enough, you use the same knot when you go climbing, to climb yourself to tie yourself to a wall, and then just snap a cut off the excess. And with that, what I'm going to do is you use this freshwater fishing as well. Well, that one's got 2. Actually, hold on. Right, and then with this, it's another hoop to hoop. This is my rig I made up at home. If you want to figure out how to do one of these, like these boom side knotted hoops, I've got it in one of my other videos on YouTube. They're really easy. Anyway, hoop to hoop. Put the hoop through the hoop. Get the other end of your line. Alright, I've got too many lines here. Get the other end of your line, and then the hoop that you put through the hoop, put that through the hoop. Pull until the hoop and the hoop become one. The other end of my rig, I got another hoop. It's really complicated stuff, guys. Load of weights, pick one, a cheap one, cheapest weight you can find. I'm going to use one of these. These underrated. There's a reason they're this shape, you know. Stop them from moving. I'm going to use one of these, and again, a 3 ounce. Now you get the hoop. You put the hoop through the hoop. Through the hoop. See, it's through the hoop. Get that hoop. Put it around the weight. Put it tight. Now it's all one. Now we need to do another hook for the hoop. Put your shit away. Get some fishing line. hook, fishing line through the hole. Give yourself plenty of line to play with, because we're going to do a grinner knot. So hoop it up, 1, 2, 3, 4 times round, and then make another hoop like that. Pinch it, this, 1, 2, 3. I'm doing 3. I like to do 3. I like to do 4 and 3 for some reason. And you get that that bit that you put through, and you pull it till it's not tight, snug. Get that in your gob, and then hold the main line, pull it down, and then this bit, the excess, cut that bit off. If you leave a little tag on, that actually stops the worm from going back down the line. Now, work out how much you want the fishing line, cut it off. Tidy your shit away. Always tidy your shit away. Otherwise you'll trip over it later. Now what we're going to do now, guess what we're going to do? We're going to tie a hoop in the hook length. I'm going to keep it as short as possible, like really short, probably about here. You don't need it long. If it's not like kicking out rough and stuff, you don't need it long. It's just going to drag along the floor, and you're going to lose it. So again, we're doing the same thing. Hoop, turn the hoop backwards, then put the hoop through the hoop. Figure of 8 hoop. Hold your hook away from anything. Put it tight and cut the excess off. Leave a tag in case it slips. Now see how short that hook length is? Look, it's tiny. Guess what we're going to do? We've got that hoop that was sticking out the side of your of your line, your rig. Put the hoop through the hoop, and then this end through the hoop. Put it tight. That is your boom hanging off the side of your fishing line, like that. Now tidy up time. There's a couple of reasons why I would set up like this. The main one is because I've just got snagged and lost a load of gear, so you think, right, let's do it as cheap as possible, and this is it. You know, I've got no swivels, it's just the cheapest weight that I can find. You don't even need to use weights, you know, you could use like bolts and stuff that you get from like B&Q and stuff like that. Works just as well, as long as it's heavy. Keep it as simple as possible. You're going to have more fun, and you're going to be carrying less crap as well. You're going to have more fun. Put the bait on again. Where's my hook? I'm going to put a couple on this time. We've got loads here. Just slap them on. Again, if you don't want to get bitten, get him on the hook quickly. And we're not going to be heavy casting here, so hopefully the tail, because it's the tail that attracts the fish, hopefully the tail will stay on if I don't cast really hard. And then get your bait away and put it somewhere cold, because the flies get it and it's freaking annoying. Right, let's cast this sucker. No clips this time. Stuff about me not casting far fucked you up. I couldn't help myself. I just hoofed it out. What you got to do is you've got to tighten it down. You've got to tighten it down so your rod don't move, and you know you've got to be able to see bites. So don't reel it in too much, because you're just pulling it out of the sand. You want it to hook in. So you want the weight to stop somewhere. We're only using a 3 ounce. You want a slight bend in the tip of your rod. Let me show you. Show you what I mean. Right? Oi oi, how's it going, Manic? This is a stiff bloody 12-foot beach caster, so. The line is actually resting on the rocks there. I don't like that, so we're going to tighten that down a bit. There's a guy fishing over there off Pendennis Point. What to tell you about Pendennis Point? It's the holiday maker's mark. Pendennis Point is. So we're just tightening down until it's got that nice bend. See, you know that it's the weight is wedged in there somewhere. So now all we've got to do is just wait for that little nibble. Hopefully we'll bloody well get one this time. It could be one of those mornings where I just lose my rigs continuously. I lose all my weights. You know, the worst part about sea fishing is oh look, it's come free here. That could have been a bite. The worst part is getting weights. Like buying sea fishing weights can get expensive, so that's why people they tend to use anything that they can find. The majority of my fishing I do is just lure fishing, so you don't tend to lose lots of that, and I make my own lures as well. Yeah, no, I'm going alright. We're gonna fish this morning for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go home, and I've got a little surprise for you guys on stream this afternoon. I'm quite looking forward to it. I think I've got a bite here, guys. Let me put you down. There's a bit of movement. Could just be the tide, but if it is a fish, I don't think it's a big one. Another thing people don't realise when you sea fishing, the fish they tend to hook themselves. Like, people panic, they think you've got to really strike into them. Don't really work like that. You just let them hook themselves, and you'll see the tip going boing boing boing. I don't think you're going to see it from over there. Let's move you over here. Right next to a rock pool. And then you guys can tell me when I got a bite. Let's tighten it down a bit. Okay. If you're in America, you're probably thinking, fuck man, this is hard. Why hasn't he caught a fish yet? This is UK fishing. This is different water. It's actually hard to catch fish here. Oh, I gotta catch something. I'm hopefully in a minute I'm going to find a spot where it's clear and I'm not going to get snagged up every 5 minutes, and then we'll keep chucking the bait out because I've got tons of it. I need to get rid of it. To be totally honest, I'm expecting to catch a fish pretty damn quickly. It's taking way longer than I realised. Because things are really nice and warm today. My glasses on it. Perfect, like wrasse fishing weather. Show you the sea. Bloody beautiful. He's lure fishing over there, that guy. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice, it's warming up. I'm definitely enjoying the weather. I reckon if I had my lure rod, we would have had a fish by now. But I really fancied fishing with some ragworm. I think I'm casting too far, that's the problem. You know, I've got my beach caster and my multiplier reel. It just, when you've got this setup, it just makes you want to cast. I go out there thinking, oh, I'm just going to cast down in the front there. And like catch, you know, if you just cast in front of these rocks here, it's probably those are wrasse. I keep thinking if I cast there, I'm going to catch something, but I can't help myself. This rod makes you want to cast like a lunatic. I stand on the edge there and I'll, you know, got it cocked and what have you. I'm just like, yeah, just fucking oof it. I'll try and restrict myself in a minute if we get this one back in one piece. I'll tell you what I've been using. Did I bring it with me? I don't know if I brought it with me. I've got this new fishing line. It's not new, I brought it last year, but it's quite good. Oh, I didn't bring it with me. It's I thought I'd try it out. It's a tapered leader. You usually only use like tapered leaders for fly fishing, but they started making them for sea fishing as well. So it goes to like about bloody £100, like one end, and then it tapers down to like, I don't know, 30, something like that. It's really good for casting. You've got all the weight on the end of your line then. Hey Haberdas, how's it going? I didn't realise it was you, I thought it was Malik. Yeah, it's good. Somebody's got a sailboat out there now. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at those tankers up there. I was saying at the start of the stream, those tankers haven't moved in weeks. I think they're on holiday. There's a military boat out there as well. We got the RAF down here. I had some of them out flying this morning. Is it not good? Is the video quality not good? Sorry guys. Don't know why that is. 4G, I think we're on. Alright, if it's not great, I'll put it down. The front camera on this is a bit better than this one, so it's probably like having trouble getting it through the quality. I think my problem is I've chucked it out too far. I think we're going to have to bring it in and try and get a wrasse in close. I'm getting a bit impatient. I don't want the battery to run out on this before we catch a fish. Yeah, see if I can get this in again. Can't see. Can you see? I think you can just about see. Something's had to go at the bait. So we did have a bite, like I thought we did as soon as I cast. Take my glasses off so I can see the screen. So that's what's left of the ragworm. Not a lot. There's a bit of the top one. Bottom one's pretty much gone, so we'll slap another one on there. Try and keep this one on this time. The tail I'm talking about. Right, there we go. 3 worms on there now. Drop that down in close. Let's see if we can get something going here. I'm getting impatient. Right, back in a minute. got it in close. This reel doesn't like casting close, it wants to fly out. I got a bit of a wind knot. I got a bit of a bird's nest. I cast it out, I had to sort it out. Got a lot of movement already on the tip, don't know if you can see that. But hopefully we'll have one soon, guys. Graphic content warning. A tear in the back. What do you mean, Erebus? I cast in close, and like multipliers don't like being cast in close, so I got a bird's nest. Wasn't a big one though. Bloody flies! It's in like a clump of weed, and you can see the tip of your rod doing this. Don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see it? You can see the tip of the rod doing that. It means you're in a load of weed and it's just the waves moving it. See that? Did ya? I hold on my trousers. I ain't got hold of them, have I? Come on, fish. Just one fish. That's all we want, isn't it, guys? Just one. Beautiful day like this. There's definitely wrasse out there. And bass. I think I catch more lure fishing nowadays. They're tested. Yeah. You know, if I didn't have the camera on, I probably would have caught one by now. Teasing, not testing. Dogfish. There will be dogfish. Don't get many. You know, if I, you know, when I was hoofing it out quite far, that's when you usually catch dogfish. But I know you usually catch dogfish on sandhill and mackerel. The line's moving a bit. Had a bit of a shake then, I think. There we go. I think we've got one on, I'm not sure. Gutted, had one on, lost it. Bugger. That mash, look. Get that off. Oh, I can't. Alright, staying on there. Let's try and put another one on there. Ugh. Getting it off. It's covering the hook. I don't care that it's on there, but push up the line. More. Oh man, can't believe we didn't have one then. Might have been only a small one. Put a good looking worm on. There we go, that's a good looking worm. Come on. Come on, fishy. Hope he's still there. Where did I cast to? Let's have a look a minute. See where the line's going here. This is what we don't see on TV. We get cast out, fish on, or not cast, and 3 hours later fish on. Yeah. Oh, I'm so annoyed, guys. I didn't catch that fish. I struck into it and I thought it was on. I think he probably was, actually. It's this, I'm just in front here. Literally, when you're wrasse fishing, you don't cast far at all. They'll be in the rocks. Alright, we catch one. I feel like I've cast in a slightly different place now, though. That's the problem. What's going on with my camera? We're upside down. What's going on? It's gone nuts. There we go. Can you see? Can't see now. What am I doing? Here we go. I feel like I'm in a slightly different place now, and I'm not feeling confident about it. So I'm going a bit quiet because I thought I saw a bit of movement. I'm expecting to get another bite pretty quickly now after that first one. So I'm just watching. Come on, Wrasse. Let's watch together. Should we watch together? There we go. Oh! Just as I do that, get a massive bite. Oh! Oh, it's so annoying. Massive bite. I missed it again. Oh. Pulled the rod over. Alright, next one. This one coming, guys. It's going to be it. Taking the majority of the bait. Real big worm going on now. After that, a monster. Get it on. It's that big. She said. Right, kind of fudged getting that worm on, so we're going to put it in twice because it's a monster worm. Okay, this is the one. This is the one, guys. That was too big of a bite to miss. Oh. Oh my God. Believe it. Just as I was setting it down, it's getting silly now. Just as I was setting it down, fucking fish took it and ran, and he got away again. Almost pulled the rod out of my hand. Oh, poo. Should have brought a smaller rod. Oh man. It's like that big worm I put on a minute ago, he's pretty much gone. Wasted. So the rod's real stiff, so kind of like when you get a hook up it bounces and you've got a chance of bouncing the fish off. I wasn't expecting to like fish this close in. Damn. I think it was a big wrasse, and I think I scared him off now. Can't see the screen. What's happened? I can't see anything. Is the battery running low? I think the battery's running low, guys. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, that was it. That was the one. What an idiot. Oh, let's chuck another worm on, I guess. Now I know they're there. Big ass fish. Got no movement on you in the worm. You're not going to catch anything, so I'll chuck another one on. Try and do this quickly before my camera runs out of battery. don't know if the camera's still on. We finally caught one. It was easy. We're still on camera? I have no idea because it's so dark. Perfectly hooked in the top lip. Little Baden wrasse. Getting plenty of bites down there, like tons. Absolutely hundreds. Hopefully the camera's still on. Little green Baden wrasse. I'll have to check my stream later because I can't see a thing. It's getting back quickly. I had a really big bite a minute ago down there. Again, ripped the rod out my hands. I reckon there's a big one down there. So let's get this out quickly. Hopefully there's some sort of battery left. You guys saw that. I wish I did that a bit sooner instead of hoofing it out far. You don't know though until you try. You know, there's a cuckoo wrasse out there somewhere deep.